What's going on, everybody? And today I'm playing Defenders Awaken. I've been playing a lot of the first Dungeon Defenders, and I figured I was just going to explore this game. I've played it before, but I haven't really put much time in. As you can see, I've only did the first like 3 levels, so I figured I would just try playing this a little bit and discover it and see really what all it has to offer. I know it's not necessarily the most loved game. I'm just going to skip that and get right into the level. A lot of the levels in this game are kind of remakes of the previous game, but I'm going to just try and play through this game here and record it and see what you guys think about it. The one thing that's a little different is you actually got to click G to start building. Like the first game, you just automatically get put in and you're like ready to go. So do a little hot swap in here. And I'm just going to throw down some harpoon turns here. As you can see, the lanes where the enemies are going to be coming from in this first couple of waves. The beginning of this game is fairly simple, but we're just going to jump right into it. I'm going to switch to this rogue for being able to deal a little bit of damage. He puts out a lot of damage, so you guys just let me know what you think about this game. I don't know, I'm thinking about doing a little mini series on it, so we'll see how this video does. I've never really made any videos like this, so I'm just testing the water out, see how it goes. But you guys let me know what you think. We'll throw down a couple more towers here, get ready for the next wave of enemies. I know there's going to be a couple ogres and stuff come through them side paths later on, so I'm just going to place a couple harpoons there and ready up and roll. And the monk's really good. I like using his auras a lot. In DD1, they're pretty much essential. You cannot play the end game without them. But I've never made it that far on Dungeon Defenders Awaken, so maybe we'll make it there in this series. I don't know. I'm just running out of ideas and things to do, and I figured if I'm gonna play a game, I might as well record it and just see how it goes. I'm gonna smack them guys up a little bit. I really like the rogue in this game. He's a really fun character to play as, and I mean, I don't really know how viable any of these characters are in this game because I've never played them, so I'm gonna just kind of discover this game with you guys and see how it goes. I don't really know what I'm doing at all on Dungeon Defenders Awaken, so it's gonna be kind of interesting, a little noobish, so we'll see where this series goes, and I'll figure it out as we go. But you guys let me know what you think about this game. I know it wasn't really well received, but you know, it goes on sale all the time, and if you get it when it's on that sale, it's like 15 bucks or whatever. I mean, it's probably worth it. I mean, obviously DD1's probably the best out of the whole franchise. I think they made like 4 or 5 games now, with Dungeon Defenders Eternity falling off the face of the earth, and then I've never even looked at that going rogue thing they're trying to put together, which was actually supposed to be a mode that was supposed to be through in this game, I guess. So kind of interesting how that worked out. But I'm gonna shoot these guys and try to progress through this wave here and see what this game has to offer later on. I've never really made it anywhere in this game. I mean, I only did the first 3 levels, and then I went right on back to playing Dungeon Defenders 1, but I'm kind of running out of ideas on that game, so I figured I'll just jump over here and start a new one and see, you know, really, is this game that bad as everyone said it was? Like, is it really that bad? So I mean, I'm enjoying the reskin of the maps and like up to date a little bit and stuff. I mean, it looks pretty great for what it is, and you know, I'm just super nostalgic for these games. You know, I used to play Dungeon Defenders 1 when, God, I was maybe 12 years old when I was playing that, and here I am almost 25. So yeah, it's been a long time, and man, I loved every moment of that game. You know, remember playing on my little Xbox 360 and couldn't wait to get home and just run some levels. And I remember towards the end, and it got almost impossible to play with people because there were so many glitches in the game where you could literally like get in people's inventory and like steal the items right off their character, and it was pretty crazy. Like you could steal people's items out of their tavern, just copy their whole entire tavern, steal the whole thing. I mean, it was borderline impossible to play with anyone else that was not really like a trusted friend, because I mean your stuff was just gonna get stolen. And I think before I stopped playing it back then, I think I was even one of them people that was stealing people's stuff just because, I don't know, it's just kind of stupid. I think I was like 12 years old, man. I thought I was like a nemesis or something. Like I remember I used to join games and everyone had all these crazy modded weapons, and I would glitch the game out, steal their items out of their tavern, and that was just goofy. But I was like 12 years old and I thought it was hilarious, but really I was ruining somebody else's day by doing that. But just funny little kid stuff. And anytime I play any of these games, I just look back and think back at that time, and I'm like, man, that was just a fun time. And man, I remember, I think like the hardest level back then when I played DD1 on Xbox, I think the hardest level was like Glitterhelm Caverns. I think that was as far as they went. So I'm real excited to dive into this game a little bit more than I originally did a few months ago when I gave it a try. So I'm hoping this series does a little pretty good. I mean, even if it don't, I'm still gonna post it. You know, just for the fun of it. You know, I really don't got much else better to do, so I'm really looking forward to maybe I'll get to the point where I'm making guides on this game or something. I have no idea. I know DD1 has almost no guides, so a lot of times, you know, new players trying to play these games, it's almost impossible to, because if you don't know, you just don't know. There's no way of finding out. You just get put in the game and that's the end of it. And that's how pretty much all the Dungeon Defender games are, so they're not new, user friendly. There it is, the victory screen. Gotta love that. That never gets old. But you guys let me know what you think about this game, and maybe we'll make a little series out of it. I've enjoyed playing it a little bit, but I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I actually got a couple more recorded already, so I should just post them back to back. So I haven't posted on a long time, and I've never really made a real video, so you guys let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in the next one.